Okay, next we're going to give some more code to the dragon to help him interact with the starfish. So next, let's go back to costumes for the dragon, because I forgot to do this. Let's rename them. So costume 2, where he's breathing fire, let's call that one, just so it's easy to remember, Dragon Fire. That's easy to remember, right? And then let's just call this one Dragon Chase. All right, let's go back to code. All right, so we need to start a new thread. So we'll go to events, bring out when green flag is clicked, bring out a forever loop. Notice we use those two a lot together. And we're going to bring out another conditional, but this time we're going to bring out if then's big brother, which is if then or else. Sounds kind of ominous, right? Or else. So what that means is if this happens, then do this. Or else, if that thing doesn't happen, do this. Okay? All right. So what that's going to look like is if it's touching, sorry, yeah, that's the one. So if the dragon is touching the starfish, let's put that right in there. Then let's go to looks. Let's switch costume to Dragon Fire. But if it's not touching, let's keep it at Chase. And now let's put this whole if-else statement inside this loop. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, so we've got our starfish making a run for it. And by the way, he's chasing our mouse, so we can control him. And if the dragon catches the starfish, he shoots fire at him. And the starfish says, "You got me." Okay, so next, let's give some more attention to the starfish. So let's click on the starfish. Let's go to his costumes. And costume 1, let's call this one Starfish Normal. And let's call this other one Starfish Burnt. And this is the costume that we will see when the dragon catches him. So let's make him look burnt. So what we'll do is we'll go to the bucket tool. We'll choose a color. I like black. We'll use black for this, or charcoaly. We could go a little lighter if we wanted to. I don't want it pink though. Wearing purple. So just a little more gray. Anyway, let's come back to it and just click on his skin, I guess, and then notice he's all charred. Next, let's go to paintbrush, and I'm going to make sure this says 5, and then I'm just going to draw some squiggly lines over him to make it look like there's like fumes coming off him. So normal, burnt, normal, burnt. Okay. Now let's add some code that makes that happen. Okay, so the script we want to use to make this happen is actually identical to the script that we made for the dragon, this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over on top of the starfish, and notice what it did is it copied that code over there. Now we got to change a couple little things. If touching dragon, switch costume to burnt, or else switch costume to normal. So now let's play it. So now when the dragon touches the starfish, he looks burnt. It says, "You got me." Next, I'm going to put a little code in that makes my dragon and starfish start on opposite sides of the screen, so the starfish has a chance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the starfish. I'm going to bring him to the top left-hand corner right here, which, as you can see, is negative x, negative 201, y, 135. I'm going to come over to motion, and I'm going to, if you notice, it is the go-to x and y right here is reflecting where he's at right now, so that's cool. So I'm just going to drag that out, and I'm going to bring in an event starter when green flag is checked. So basically, whenever the game starts, he's going to pop right up there. Now, the dragon is going to start down here. Same thing. Let's go to motion and go to, and notice it reflects where the dragon is at. X182, X182, Y, negative 129, negative 129. That's kind of cool. Saves us a little work. Oh, I need an event. So now watch. I'll put them in the middle, but when I start it, it'll make them both go to their corners. And that's how it starts off. Okay, next let's give our project, our game, a little overall sound. So we're going to put this on the backdrop. So let's come over here, click on backdrop or the stage, and come over here next and click on the backdrops tab. And notice we have two backdrops. One of them is just the white one that came with the project. Let's get rid of that one. So we only have this one. Then we're going to click on code. We're going to bring out a when green flag is clicked. We're going to bring out a forever block. And we're going to bring out a play sound pop. And we're going to have it wait. So let's go to, so we're going to bring out the wait 1 second block. But we want to choose something more random. So let's go to operators and let's bring out pick random 1 to 10. Let's change that from 10 to 4. So pick random 1 to 4, drag that in there. So instead of it doing every 1 second, it's going to do it randomly. And we'll put that right underneath sound, start sound. So when we play it, you hear a pop and it's random everywhere, anywhere from between 1 to 4 seconds. And that is tutorial number 3. So if you wanted to go full screen and play it. It would look like this. All right, good luck. See how you do.